1983 to describe the distribution of errors. Subsequently, another mathematician, Carl Friedrich Gauss, used the normal curve to analyze astronomical data in 1809. So ito yung mga history ng application ng normal distribution. So the normal curve is often called the Gaussian distribution. So the term bell-shaped curve is often used in everyday language. So instead of Gaussian distribution, so bell-shaped curve ang tinatawag natin. So the normal distribution can be used to describe at least approximately any variable that tends to cluster around the mean. So what are some of the examples? So the heights of adult males in the Philippines are roughly normally distributed. So if we will get all the heights of all adult males in our country, so we can estimate it as normally distributed. So most men have height close to the mean, though a small number are of outliers have a height significantly above or below the mean. So hindi naman tayo katangkaran katulad sa ibang lugar. So a histogram of male heights will appear similarly to a bell curve, with the correspondence becoming closer if more data is used. So let's have this. So this is just an example of a random of 100 male. So as you notice, if we will draw a line doon sa on top of the bar graph, so makakabuo tayo ng bell shape. So mukha po siyang bell shape curve. So this is uh, a bell shape curve. Ito siya, oh. Pag nag-line tayo dito, yan. So makakabuo tayo ng almost a bell shape curve. So the normal distribution for the population. So what are the properties of the normal distribution? Number one, the distribution is bell-shaped. So yun yung sinabi kanina na bell-shaped siya. So in that case, para masabi natin na bell-shaped siya, dapat yung mean, median, and mode are equal. So that is our topic last meeting and are located at the center of the distribution. So the normal distribution is unimodal. So in other words, there is only one mode. So the normal distribution curve is symmetric about the mean and the shape are same on both sides. So kaya siya bell shape. So symmetric, in other words, yung sa kabila o sa left side is same with the right side. So the normal distribution is continuous. So this is only for interval and or ratio data. So the normal curve is asymptotic. It never touches the x-axis. So in other words po, kung ito yung line natin, ito lang yung normal curve natin. Itong part na to, ito, hindi siya tatama dito. So it will never touch the x-axis. In other words, hanggang friends lang kayo. Okay? So the total area under the normal distribution curve is 1.00. So yung buong area nun is 1 or equivalent to 100%. Okay, so let's have this one. The area under the part of normal curve that lies within one standard deviation of the mean is 68%. So itong mga linya na to, so ito yung sample ng normal curve natin. So this on the right side is positive, on the left side is negative. So usually, we have positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. So ito yung zero natin. Ibig sabihin, pag dito yung zero, so ito yung mean natin. Population mean. So 1 means, kung meron tayong positive 1, ang ibig sabihin niyan, 1 standard deviation. So we'll be using standard deviation. So if we have 1 standard deviation, it means that 68% yung ating area. So in other words, kung 68 to, ito ay 34, yung kabilang side 34 din. So hanggang dito sa 1 lang yon, 34, 34. Next, within 2 standard, so ito yung 2 standard natin. So, the area is about 95%. So, dito naman sa 3, the area is about 99.7%. So, as you notice, once na lumapag na sa 3 yung standard deviation, almost 100% na po siya. Almost na 100% na yung area ng ating normal distribution. So, a normal distribution can be converted into the standard normal distribution by obtaining the Z value. So, take note that we have already this in our previous topic, how to compute for the Z value. And we have the activity regarding that. So, a Z value is signed distance between a selected value designated X and the mean. So, we need the designated X, then the mean divided by the standard deviation. So, this is just a recall with the previous formula. So, it is also called Z-scores or the Z statistics or the standard normal deviates or the standard normal values. So, ang daming tawag sa kanya.